So as tradition goes, let's get some background details out of the way. The Samsung Galaxy A50 was released in March of 2019, currently going for 1,459 Ghana cedis on Jumia Ghana. And the Huawei Y9s was released in November of 2019 at a price of 1,499 Ghana cedis. Considering these price similarities, let's see what both devices offer. First, let's talk about the design. The Huawei Y9s has a front and back glass and an aluminum frame. I have with me the black variant known as the Midnight Black. The Samsung Galaxy A50 on the other hand comes in the blue color variant. It has a front glass and a plastic body. When you hold both devices in the hand, the Y9s feels really premium and heavy. It weighs 206 grams while the Samsung Galaxy A50 weighs 166 grams. I'm actually tempted to flex this device to see if it's going to bend. Hit the like button if you think that's a good idea. Looking at other parts of the phone, they both have similar button placements. On the right side, you can find the volume up and down button and the power button. The Y9s has its biometric fingerprint sensor tucked right into the power button. When you look down, you can find the microphone, the charging port, the speaker grill, and a headphone jack on both devices. On the top of the Y9s, you can find a 16 megapixel pop-up camera, a hybrid dual SIM tray, and a secondary microphone. On the A50, you can find only the secondary microphone. This dual SIM tray can be found on the top left side of the phone. Turning both devices on, the Y9s provides a 1080p LCD panel at a massive 6.59 inch. This is a true ultra-wide full-view display with no notches to obstruct your view. The Samsung Galaxy A50 on the other hand has a 1080p Super AMOLED display at 6.4 inches. This has an 84.9 screen to body ratio, whilst the Huawei Y9s has a massive 91% screen to body ratio. Both looking amazing for the display they are packing. The Samsung Galaxy A50, like most Samsung devices, has richer colors, deeper blacks. This I can say is due to the AMOLED display. The Y9s on the other hand has less saturated pictures and is mostly on the cooler side, while the Samsung Galaxy A50 is mostly on the warmer side. Whites tend to look a little bit brownish as compared to true white colors on the Y9s. When it comes to the sound test, both devices are really loud, but I can't say I really dig the low end, but for their prices, they're both cool. Now let's talk about what's powering both devices. Under the hood, both devices are packing a 4000 mAh battery. Both are running Android 9. The Y9s has a high silicon Kirin 710F chipset, while the Samsung Galaxy has an Exynos 9610 chipset. Both devices have 128GB of storage. The Y9s has 6GB of RAM, and the Samsung Galaxy has 4GB of RAM. In the Geekbench test, the Y9s scores 319 in the single score performance and 1273 in the multi-score performance, while the Samsung Galaxy A50 on the other hand scores 344 on the single core performance and 1177 on multi-score performance. Let's try some speed tests to see if these scores actually interpret in real-day usage. To begin our test, we are going to clear the memory, power off the device and power it back on to see which one starts up first. And this result looks really familiar. The Samsung Galaxy lights up first, but the Huawei Y9s beats it to starting up. Now we are going to try opening some apps to see which one starts up faster. The first one is going to be Instagram, and the Y9s wins. The second one is going to be Twitter, and again the Y9s wins. The third one is going to be YouTube, and yet again the Y9s tears through the load time and wins. The fourth is going to be Subway Surf, and again the Y9s wins. At this point I think we can guess what's going to happen. The fifth is going to be PUBG, and the Y9s wins again. The last app we have Asphalt. And the Y9s wins it all. So I guess in this section the Y9s wins everything. Next, I'm going to check the RAM management capabilities. I'm going to try to open one of the apps that I've already been opening to see which one is going to start faster. And at this stage, I think both devices did really well. They all started the apps really fast. I must also say the Y9s's touch feels super responsive as compared to the Samsung Galaxy A50. Now let's talk about those cameras. The Y9s has a 48 megapixel main shooter, an 8 megapixel ultra wide lens, and a 2 megapixel depth sensor. The Samsung Galaxy A50 on the other hand has a 5 megapixel depth sensor, a 25 megapixel main shooter, and an 8 megapixel ultra wide lens. These are some sample photos taken with these cameras. When it comes to videos, both devices are able to shoot at a max of 1080p at 30 frames per second. These are some sample videos taken with both cameras. For selfies, the Y9s has a 16 megapixel pop-up camera found on the top, while the Samsung Galaxy A50 has a 25 megapixel camera found in its Infinity U display. These are sample footages taken with both cameras. So this is a front-facing camera video test on both devices. What do you think? Which one do you prefer? And what about the sound? Does it sound good too? Which one is your favorite? Let me know in the comment section. So to end this, I'm going to talk about some of the special features found on the Samsung Galaxy A50 and the Y9s. I'm going to start with the Y9s. The Y9s comes with high vision, a feature that scans and identifies objects, images, and gives you information about goods, landmarks, famous paintings, or measures your food calorie. This is really cool, and I found myself using it a couple of times. And also, that amazing fingerprint sensor found in the power button works really well. Like, it's really fast. If you want to see a detailed review, check out my previous review on this device. And the Samsung Galaxy A50 has an amazing fingerprint sensor found right in the screen. Like, it's right under the screen, guys. So this is really innovative and really cool. It also has a Face ID that I don't tend to use because it's not so secure. So that's that. Okay guys, this brings us to the end of my comparison and thoughts on both devices. Let me know, considering the build quality, the screen, everything you've heard so far, which device are you going to pick up? I want to know your views, comments, leave it in the comment section. I'm always hanging out with you down there. This brings us to the end of the video. Thank you for spending time with me. If you're new to this channel, I highly recommend that you hit the subscribe button, turn on post notifications so you get notified next time I upload a video. If you like this video, of course leave me a like, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace. I'm out.